Right, hello everyone, hopefully recording. Welcome to Beamish Park, near Beamish Stanley. Nice golf club. My dad plays this quite often. Yeah, today I've been told. I asked about the tees as I normally do, and today I've been told I've got to go off the yellow tees, unfortunately. But what I'll do is I'll go in between the middle of the whites and the whites and the yellows for you, so I'll try and make it as long as I can. From the backs at 61.94, par 71, 59.67 yards from the yellows. Sorry, this is John and this is Predator Golf Channel as well. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. So we'll be playing something in between that. So I would say 6,100 yards we'll be playing this from. 6,100 yards, par 71. Now it's a hilly course, this. It plays a lot longer, Beamish and everything. And the last time I played this was in the winter and it was all temporary green. So hopefully this time it's a little bit better. Now the first hole is a par 5, 500 and from what I will be playing from about 510 yards. My power caddy trolley is buggered. I've had to leave it at Rosebery Grange. That's why I'm here today. One of the parts, the bloke that I went to see didn't have the parts, so we've ended up having to wait till the weekend. It's Friday. I'm going to have to wait till Monday, so I've just got the push trolley. So bear with me if there's a few issues, if I end up being a bit knackered and stuff, because I'm pushing today. I've got the old trolley from it's a good one. It's one of the 4-wheeled ones. It's a good one. Don't worry. It's not a cheap one and everything. The 2-wheeled crappy ones. It's a good one. So it's a hilly course, and I might struggle around, but we'll get through. It's only 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so plenty time till the street lights come on. Right, first hole. I'm presuming we're going straight down for the first hole. I don't really remember this very well, but I'm presuming the first hole we're just going straight down. So yeah, I'm just going to go in between the whites and the yellows, so I'm not going off the white tees. I was told not to go off them, so I'll obey the rules and everything. I like to go off the backs, as you know, but if I've been told, then I don't want to upset people. Only 21 quid around at this time, surprisingly, 21 quid, so I can't really moan at the price. Really good price, and we'll see how we do. First hole. Here we go. I'm looking probably where the stake is on the left side of the fairway. I think that's where I go. Here we go. Let's enjoy Beamish Park. That's a beauty to start off with, John. That's a beautiful strike. Hot still, 24 degrees in the car. The car usually is a little bit hotter than what it is. Out here, I would say it's about 21, 22 degrees. So yeah, I've got a couple of bottles of water, thank God. Right, excellent. Let's see where my second is. Right, it's made its way down to here. It's a bloody long drive actually, but it's going down the hill. I'm at 219 yards. The wind isn't in my face. I'm quite amazed. The ball has gone this far down actually with the wind in my face. It took ages to find it. This ain't working very well, this rangefinder. And that ain't 222 yards. That sounds a bit better. Right, and it took us absolutely ages to find it because there's all these yellow bits on the fairway. So, right, 18 degree, going right at the flag. Just go right at it. So it's actually quite a thin green, this. How many balls have I got in my pocket, by the way? I'll have to take a couple out. Yeah, it's a thinnish green, this. I think that's okay. I think it's left side. I hope it's nowhere near them. I didn't actually see it in the front. I don't think it's that far left. I think I'm left side where I wanted to be. I should be all right. See you down for me third. Right, I've ended up in this GUR bit just over here, just there. So what I'm going to have to do is play a drop. So just at the front there. I'll just pop it there. It's going to be hard for the angles as well for the yeah, sorry, I'm not used to this angle with this camera because it's higher up, so I'm trying to get it so you'll be able to see it all right. Okay, I've dropped it to there. Let's have a look. 36 yards to the pin from there, so about 30, I reckon about 33. I haven't done a good drop there actually. I've put myself in a bald patch, but it's my own fault. I'll just have to deal with it. What does the green look like? It's a par 5 this. I forgot, I'm thinking it's a par 4. Wow, my drive went a long way and the wind was in my face. It must be a bigger dip than you think, and it must have just bounced all the way. Right, 32 yards, green left to right, hinge and hold, bottom with a stance to counteract the slope. And we'll take it from there really. There's nothing too hard about this apart from I've just got to get it over this bunker. No, John. That ain't the start I wanted. That's what I wanted. Oh, that's terrible. Absolutely terrible. See at the back of the green. Right, I need my putter as well. That wasn't good at all by me, that. It really wasn't good. A chip shot. I did say it's a ball patch and I'm gonna have problems. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17 back up the hill. So yeah, I've created problems here. That's all right. It's coming back round. It's going to be a left to right putt, but I've threw a good par chance away there if I don't hold this. I don't know what to say really. That was just idiotic what I did. I did a bad drop and I also put myself in a bare patch. I also skimmed it. I did everything wrong there in a combination. Right, left to right up the hill. Oh, that would have been one hell of a par save, that. It really would have, but it's a 6. It's a 6 to start off with. That really, I should have parred that. That is disappointing from me. Very disappointing. 6 to start off with. On to number 2. Right, it's up the hill, so I'm not pushing my trolley up there, but this is what number 2 looks like from down here, back down from the teeing area. It was 320 yards, straight enough hole. I went a little bit right. I flicked that tree on the right hand side. Hopefully I'm okay. See you down for my second shot. No, that tree is the tree is miles further on than you think. I thought it would hit the branch. It's nowhere near it, but I've got 81 yards to the pin, and it is going to interfere with this shot. It is going to interfere with this shot, so I'm going to have to go very close to the left edge of that branch. 81. Wind is slightly, well, it is helping me, so probably play 75 uphill, probably playing its yardage 80, John. Just realised I'm using a Titleist True Feel. I might swap it for a Kirkland when I get to the next hole, because I prefer them to these True Feels. And the True Feels are good in the winter, but in the summer they haven't got the stopping power on the green. Right, here we go then, playing about 80. No, it's hit the tree and it's bounced straight down. Yeah, I did say it was going to interfere. See if we third. Right, here we are. Rubbish. It's a hinge and hold all the way up the bank now. 40 odd yards to the front, 52 to the back. If Right, so we're playing about 47, right, 55. I'm playing this about 55. I've got to get this up and onto the tier. I don't want to be too far back, but at the same time, front of the stance, hinge and hold, open the face slightly. Right, come on. Well, it's up and on. It might be halfway, way back on the green and everything, but it's up and on for me third. That's all I'm looking for. See you down there. Well, I've got to put at it, but pretty hell, it's a long one. Sorry about the camera angles, by the way, if they're not perfect today. Like I say, until Monday, I've got to, well, I'm hoping Monday, I've got to pull this all, I've got to, the electric trolley's buggered till at least Monday, so problems, I've got problems with that. I thought it was just a little bolt. It's not a little bolt. What it is a component that he's had to buy in for us. It's quite a rare bit that they don't have in stock. Right, this looks left to right. Looks like I've just got to hit that slope, and this is a slick cut. This I've got to just hit that slope. Hopefully it just trickles down and I'm okay. That's it now, just trickled down easy. Oh, that's a fill. That's a fill, Mickelson, thank you. I know I'm the man, thank you, I know. It's alright, son, what? I'm the greatest, I know. Tiger, I don't know who Tiger is, son, never heard of him. Hey, oh, I'm better than Phil, son. Hey, what? Oh, what a putt that was. Did you say all that? I hope you did. That's one of my best putts I've ever made in my life, that, man. Right, excitement over. Let's go to number 3. Right then, number 3. You can obviously see where the yellows are. The whites are right back here, so I'm going in between. The white tee box is normally 199, 181 for the yellow, so I'm going roughly where they should be. 178 on the watch. That I reckon's 186. Is that right? Yeah, that broke's 173. It's 186 to the flag. Right, 186. So if it's 186, wind slightly helping, might go 5-iron. So yeah, that was a great par for me. That a great par save. How the hell I did it, I just don't know. Well, I do know, actually. I did a putt of a lifetime. Right, I'm going to switch over now to the Kirklands. I've got that many balls in my pocket. I've got that one that I found. I've actually got 12 of them, believe it or not, in the house. I haven't even used them. So I've got my Kirkland, 2 Kirklands, number 3, number 2. What's this other one in my pocket? I only need 2, really. I've got another 4 in my pocket. Jesus. I've got another Kirkland and another Kirkland. I've got 4 Kirklands. So I'll have number 2, 3 and 4. And I'll put that Kirkland back. I'll keep 3 in my pocket just so I know. So the one I'll use is Kirkland 3, 2 and 4 provisionals. Just so everybody knows. Just so people don't think I'm being a bit funny. Those lads are still on the green. They're only a 2-ball, 3-ball actually. That'll explain it. I thought they were only a 2-ball, a 3-ball. I looked at that first hole on the back of me as well, and those lads were only about 10-15 yards short of me. I thought when I looked at the shot, I went, there's not a cat in hell's chance I've hit that 300 yards. And then I looked at them, the 2-ball that's teed off a few 10 minutes after me, and they were about 10-15 yards short of me. So I said, maybe I have, you know. Must be one hell of a slope, because the wind was against me all the way on that hole. Where the pylon was, so they must have been about 230 yards away. It was actually quite amazing how far that went, my drive. Right, they're starting to move now. So 180, 186 to the flag from here. If I went right to the fronts there, probably about 166, but Normally, there's the yellow markers there, the white are right back there. That's, you know, so, right, 186, 5 iron. Good solid strike, wind slightly helping. Probably the line is going to be just to the right. There's a group of 3 little trees. I don't know, it's probably at the wrong angle for you to see, it's at a side angle. But I'm going for the middle tree that's just to the right of the flag, and if it fades round, excellent. Hard and aggressive at it. Ah, it's not my best of hits, but might be in that left bunker. It's either short or it's in that left bunker. Not a very good hit at all, actually. It was a bit skiddy. Right, never mind. On to my next one. No, bunker left hand side. Bunker left hand side. So I wasn't as lucky as I thought. I thought it was going to be short, but obviously not. 28 to there, so it'll be about 24 when I get there. The issue isn't going to getting out of the bunker. The issue is, can I get the height quick enough? Because again, it's a big lip. I should be all right getting it out. It's just whether or not I can get the distance control here. Right. It's all right. I'm out. Short and to the right, but I'm out. It's all right. It's not the greatest of bunker shots, but I'm out of there. I'm out of there. Yeah, it's very warm. Very, very hot today, by the way. Very hot. For me, anyway, 24 degrees. I think that's about right, to be fair. Right. See you down for me putt. I've seen a lot of areas on this course, by the way, already. That's ground under repair. It might be it gets played quite a lot, or it might be they've had the rain bad, or they've had it open when it shouldn't have been open. There's something I mean, even here they've got patches around here and stuff. It's ground under repair there. The greens are all right so far. I'm not complaining about. I'm just saying there seems to be a lot of areas of ground under repair here at Beamish. Right. We're suggesting left to right. This is suggesting left to right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it was just a little bit of left to right movement. I want left edge. That's a 4. I think, is that 4 played, 3 over? Well, that's just 3, so I'm 2 over through 3. Yeah, thanks to one of the greatest putts I've ever made in my life. Right then, that's that one done. On to number 4. Yeah, and Beamish Museum, by the way, is literally just over the road, just behind us, literally just behind us, Beamish. The Open Air Museum. Great place, by the way. Everyone should visit that. Absolutely fantastic. Takes you back. You probably already know. I'm just saying it's just going to be absolute nonsense I'm talking, because everybody knows Beamish, about how it's the old Edwardian town, the old Victorian shops, the old they have like the old fair there. They've got all the trams, the tram line, all that kind of stuff. Fantastic place. The old village, what a Victorian village was like. They've got the World War II area, World War II farm, and the bunker and everything. Fantastic place, Beamish. Honestly, if you haven't been, give it a go. It's it literally is as if you've gone back in time. It really is brilliant. And I think they've opened up the new what is it? The motel thing, the not motel, it's like a 1950s diner and all that kind of stuff, and it's like an old pub, an old 1950s pub and all that kind of stuff. The new area's opened up as well, so it's definitely worth giving it a go. There are other things I do other than golf, you know. I used to do a lot before the golf days. I used to go to Beamish, I used to go to all the country houses. I used to do a lot of stuff, so don't just think this is all I do, play golf. I do have other interests. Just because I've got my own golf channel doesn't mean I just play golf. Right, 450 yards. It looks really tight, this actually. It looks a really tight hole. It looks as if it's a dogleg round to the left. Where's the board? Yeah, it's a slight dogleg round to the left. So where I'm looking to put it, really, left side of the fairway should be perfect with a little cut. If I can do it. Like I say, in theory sounds great, but in practice it might be totally different. Long hole, par 4. I might actually try and, if the wind... No, it's not assistant, so it's just going to have to be a low tee and a fairway finder. Sorry folks, no bombs today. When the wind's in the face, I would have liked to have gone for it, but wind and face, it's a low, hard fairway finder. Gone straight into the trees on the right hand side. That's rubbish. It could well be a lost ball, but where's my tee gone? Smashed it in 2. Ah, terrible drive that. That was a number 2. No, it wasn't. It was number 3. This is number 2. I'll give it another go. Yeah, that's exactly what I was wanting to do with my first one. Oh, little cut round the corner, that'll be perfect. My first one was an absolute shocker. Gone in the trees, see you down there. Yeah, my first one is here. 320 yards still to go, 320 odd yards still to go. Not too happy using my hybrid here because the rough's a bit thick, so I'm going to try and punch through my 4-iron and get it down there. Like I say, my first one is probably left side fairway. It was a beautiful shot. Managed to do what I wanted to do, but I didn't with this one. It's bouncing up there. Yeah, my form's just not there. It's got all of a sudden the last few days. I'm just not timing the ball well. I'm playing inconsistent shots. That's all right. It'll run up there. I'll have a third. Miles away still. Absolutely miles away. 245 yards. So we're not even halfway there yet. Got 3 balls up on the ground. I just wonder where. Actually, it's a little bit tighter on the left than you think. It's a little bit tighter on the left than you think. Now, I'm not seeing my ball yet. It might have crept into the tree line, be provisional on the left hand side. There ain't as much room as you think over there. You think there's loads and loads of space, but actually, in reality, there ain't that much. Right. 247 yards. Front leg push. I'm going to try and get it as far as I can with my 3 hybrid. Oh, it's a good hit, but it's gone left. Well left. Probably up through past that tree. It'll be all right. I've struck it really well. It's just veered off left, that's all. Just veered off left. See you down for me 4th. Wow, I've totally forgotten how hilly this course is. Right, where's me 54? I can't see the flag from here. I cannot see the flag from here. That's how steep it is. It's so steep I still can't see the flag. Still can't. Right, I've got it now. So my line wants to be, okay, I'm pointing my club, that's where my line wants to be. Just keep holding it. Right, where those trees are, that's the line. Just to the green is right of that, but it clicks left to right, so that's where I want to be. 57, playing about 70. Right. That's good. That's good. That should be okay, folks. See you up there. Wow. That should be playing like a par 5, that. Jesus, no wonder it's stroke index. 450 all the way to the backs. I think it was 450 yard, 448 I was playing it. Jesus Christ, that's a steep bank, that. Your second shot, unless you're Bryson DeChambeau, you see my first one with me provisional, good drive, picked it up, I looked at the yardage, 246 yards still to the pin. Unless you're Bryson DeChambeau, not a cat and house chance you're reaching this in 2, by the way. Not a cat and house chance. That's why the whites aren't as far back. They're only 5 yards back of the yellows, because it doesn't need anything. It doesn't need more at a distance. Bloody hell. Stroke index 1. I understand it now. Right, the high point of this hole looks as if it's coming down from here, so this way, sorry. Looks as if it's coming down from this way, sorry. So I think this is going right to left. The way it suggests right to left. I'm going just outside on the right. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. This is for bogey. Yeah, well done. Well done. Pretty much straight, to be honest. Didn't really do much. Good bogey on that hole, by the way. That really is. Scorecard 447. That's playing about 560 yards, that, definitely. Good 5. On to the next one, par 5, 511. It's right up a hill again. It's on a plateau tee thing, so you won't see the tee shot, I don't think. Right, good drive, finally. Sorry you didn't see it. It was right up on a hill, and I ain't doing that today, shoving me trolley all the way up there. I suppose, oh, I knew it, sorry folks, I knew what I was supposed to. I says, because I'm pushing it, take your tripod with you. I bought this tripod on TikTok or whatever for amazing thing for 15 quid, but I always forget to bring it, always forget to put it. I had it in my other bag and I haven't put it. I says, because I'm pushing, remember, got out the car and oh, bloody hell. Well, they're still on the green. We are looking at sounds about right too. The wind is slightly helping on this hole, thank goodness. So that sounds about right. I was it looks, if you can get it up to where that stake is, I hit it, you know, and I just saw it just bobble up the bank here to where the stake is, and I just went, oh, that's not a very good drive. Even though it sounded really good off the face, I just asked him, I've got here, I haven't realised how far this stake is. From back there, this is about a 200. How far did I say? Well, I watched it 507, so I've hit that to about 275 plus to get it there. I must admit the wind was helping and everything, but I've hit that about 275 to get there. So I think I can hit this green in 2 if I really connect with it with my 3 hybrid, but I've got to really connect. I'm not too sure about this 18-degree hybrid, you know. I might go back to my 19. I mean, it's given us an extra 6 or 7 yards. I admit that. My 19 hybrid, where I really struck it well, was going 210. I can get this up to 220 if I really strike it, but for the sake of 10 yards, I feel more comfortable with my 19 Rogue. I've also got my, I don't think you've seen that yet. It was the one that Phil uses, the Callaway Apex utility wood. That's a 19-degree, but it's designed like a wood, so it goes further. So I can hit that about 225 if I really go into it. I can hit my utility wood 225, but again, I'm not getting the control like I do with my Rogue. It's basically a mix of like a 3 wood and a hybrid together. That's what it is. It's a utility wood. That's why it's called utility wood. And Phil was using it. You know what? Normally for a 3-ball, I'm in play with them, but I'm well ahead of these guys. So these must be just taking the time. They're all carrying. And really for this course, I've made an error. I've said this, an error picking this course. And when I don't have my electric trolley, I've made a big error. I've realised that now. Them lads, one of them's got an electric trolley, but two of them I think are carrying, and that's a big error on this course, definitely. Right, they're off. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Wind slightly helping them to the right. Right, I can see where the pin's at. I'm going to have to go just to the left of the flag. Beamish is just over that wall, by the way. I'm pretty sure Beamish Museum is just over that wall. You might have heard the steam train down on that tee box, actually, going back there. What you call it? Stevenson's Rocket, they used to call it, or something. The first ever old, what was it called? It was like half train, half car. Locomotive or something. It wasn't a locomotive, you know what I mean. Stevenson's Rocket or something it was called. Right, here we go. Oh no, I've completely topped it. Running down there though, I mean. This is embarrassing golf for me. There's something I'm just not. My form the last few days just gone, hasn't it? See you down for me third. So after topping my hybrid, I'm down here. Get me zapper. Yeah, 103. Yeah, it wasn't my finest hour, that was it? Wasn't my finest hour topping me hybrid, but I'm here. I've made it here, so still got a chance of putting out. Going across to the right. Okay, just out of my comfort zone for me 50 degree. I'm going to have to go punchy pitching wedge in. Play it as 95. Just to the left of the flag. Hopefully the slope will bring it round and I get my yardage control right. Like that. That's okay, that's good. Yardage control good, a little bit left, but I said I wanted to go a little bit left. The slope's knocked it left. If anything, I thought it was going to go the other way, the slope, but never mind, never mind. Birdie putt coming up. There we are, putting for par, believe it or not. I can't believe it myself because I've completely duffed the hybrid, but I'm putting for par, putting for birdie. Not an easy one, it's a long one, but the chance either way. Yeah, that's Beamish just over there, I think. Looks right to left, uphill. Distance control was a little bit short actually. I'm quite surprised I was that far short with my pitching wedge, but there we go. 50 degree would have been worse. Right to left. Few balls outside on the right. See if we can get the pace right. Nah, it's turning now. Yeah, big turner, bigger turner than I thought anyway. This for par then. Little tricky one for par. Just inside on the left. Yeah, well done. Good par, good par. No fears there, no fears there. God, I've played 5 holes. I'm absolutely buggered pushing this trolley about. And it's a good one, by the way. It's not one of those cheap ones. It's a proper 4-wheel one and everything that I got actually when I played at Newbiggin. I got it. When I was younger, I got away with it. Flat course, but this ain't flat. This is hilly as hell. Good par though. See, it's a number 6. Yeah, I must admit, I'm enjoying this a lot more than what I did in the winter when I playing it with temporary greens and everything. I would have enjoyed it more if I had an electric cart. They said even I went here. You see, they have electric carts to hire. You know, that's Beamish just there. That's the old farm. There we are. I'll show you. That's part of the Beamish, I think. And I goes, oh, I rented an electric cart. I had electric cart to the thing. And the pro there, old fella, decent fella, he goes, he says, oh, I'm sorry, you've booked on it, what was it, 3:28. It's too late for them. I said I would have been here early, but I've been to Rosebery Grange with my trolley, and the guy said come back tomorrow, he'll have it fixed. But I came back today and he said he hasn't got the part and he has to buy a part, and so I have to wait till Monday now to get it fixed. And he says it's too late. He says the pro shop will be shut. He says by the time you finish your round about 7 o'clock it'll be shut. I says right, okay, fair enough. He says what about the buggy? He said same problem. I went, oh. so I've had to pull today. Up this bloody very hilly course. Right, 320 between the yellows and the whites. Wow, all the way up the bank again. Right, yeah, all the way up the bank again. Tear up a little bit higher just to get a bit of an advantage. Hitting a little bit more on the upsun to try and get a bit more height and get a little bit more yardage out of it. Hold on a minute. Are we going this way or are we going that way? Well, we cannot be going that way. There's no fairway there. We must be going up here. The tee boxes, you see where the tee boxes are faced? They're faced like in between both of them. So where am I going? I think I'm going this way. That's where those lads were walking up anyway. So I'm presuming left to fairway there is okay. Oh no. Ah, I know where it's at. It's just the wrong bloody. I wish it was that side where the fairway was. I would be all right. I'm going to have to hit it through the trees, back into the fairway. Oh, what a shocking drive. That, honestly, if you thought that was somebody else, you would say he can't play golf. That's an absolute shocking drive. See you down there. Yeah, I was stuck behind the trees and everything. There was a decent gap. I've just nudged it through into here onto the right side rough. Luckily for two, because the guy was waiting up on the tee box, so I said, right, I'm going to have to concentrate and knock this out. 104 left of the pin, way uphill, way uphill, playing about 120 probably. Hard pitching wedge up the hill. I can see the flag. It's right to the left of it then. Wow, I forgot how hard Beamish is and I forgot how much of a hike it is. Right, here we go. That's looking good, just to the left of the flag. It's pot luck from up there, it's pot luck from there now. If it's on and it holds the green, I've done well. I'll have a par putt. If not, probably a chip. See you up there. I've had 3 to there. I've played that like 115. I've ended up short. Now I'm going to putt this. I don't think there's any reason why I shouldn't putt this. Why would people want to push around here and think it's pleasurable? I just don't know. Or carry. Whew. Right. This is worse than the old club I used to play at, man. This is terrible. Right. And the thing is, a lot of it you're playing uphill. You're not playing downhill. The yard is just playing a lot longer than what it says. Right there. Right to left. Started to come round. It did start to come round. I just didn't quite get the speed right. Bogey's all right considering where my drive went. Bogey's not too bad. Right. That's only a third of the round done. I made an error. I should have went to a flat course. should have went to Hewitt. That's what I should have went. Right, on to number 7. When I played this course about 2.5 years ago in the winter, it wasn't playing like this. I don't remember it being this hard. This one, 345. Dogleg round to the right. Yeah, I don't remember this being as hard as this. I just, maybe because I was on the red tee boxes or something. It was temporary greens. I do not remember it playing as hard as this for walking and everything like that. Right, them lads are down there now. 346. 344 from there. Right. Okay, 344 from here. Again, there's not a massive difference between, literally about 4 or 5 yards between the yellows and the whites, so not a massive difference, so it's not a big thing, a big deal here. Right, where am I going? Where am I going? I'm going probably where those trees are, try to do a little draw around. I think those guys are out of my sight. I think I'm okay to go, to be honest. I think they're on the way. I did the total opposite on that hole with me driving what I wanted to do. I wanted to do a little fade. I ended up doing a massive bloody draw. Right, I want a fade here. Draw here, sorry. Actually, there they are on the top of the hill. I don't know if they're... See, yeah, he's walking down now. I don't remember a hole being over there. I don't remember what that hole is. I don't. There's a lot of these holes I just don't remember. Maybe because it was temporary greens all the way around, and I just sort of the perception's different now that it's full summers. Right, so just there, a little turn round, and I should be okay. Like that. That should be all right. Curl around nicely, that. Now, if that board's correct and it goes round like that, that should be perfect. Knowing my luck, it probably doesn't, and it goes straight into the trees, but I've done what I've wanted to do. I can't yell and curse and shout. That was a good drive from me. See you down for me second. Well, it is a dog leg round, but it's not as much as I thought. It's this is where I've ended up. So I've got to curl around the trees. It's still 140 odd yards to go. I'm just going to zap it from here. I can see where the flag's at. It's a red flag. 139. Right, 139. From there to curl around the corner, I'm looking at maybe a 6 iron. Curling it round this tree, doing a left to right draw, getting it to run down, just bobble down the valley and leave me shot that way. I mean, could even do a 7, but is it going to get a... No, stick with a 6, John. Right, difficult shot coming up. Keep turning. No, it's going to be left hand side of the green. It's going to bobble down. It's going to be left hand side of the green. It was a good shot, but I got it to draw left to right. It's just I just didn't quite give it enough. See you down there for me third. Yeah, sorry, on number 15, I think that's the one where it had on Peter Allis, one of Peter Allis's favourite holes. He's picked his favourite 18 in the country, and that was one of them. The 15th. Right, sorry about that. Yeah, like I say, they were teeing off on the 15th and I would have shown them, and some people don't like that, you know what I mean, so I didn't bother with that. What happened was, I was a few yards short, pitched it on, 4 foot away, put the putt in, so it was There's a 4 from me. We are number 8. Yeah, I remember this one, 316. Stroke index 17. Those lads have just gone over the brow now, so I'll give them a few seconds. Yeah, I remember this one. I remember this one. This is one hole I do remember. I don't remember the last hole. There's a lot of them that I haven't remembered, to be honest. Remember the first hole. I remember the 18th coming up the bank. I remember this one, but there's a lot of them I'm not remembering. That par 3 I didn't remember. I know there's one of them where you're directly opposite the Beamish, a little par 3. But there's a lot of these holes I'm not remembering. So it's basically like playing blind to me. I do remember this one. This is pretty much straight down there. Pretty much straight down there, slightly to the left, if anything. I remember this one. But yeah, there's a few holes I'm not picking up here. Right, 293 yards from here on the watch. Whether or not that's directly at the flag, probably, or not, I don't know. What does the scorecard reckon? The scorecard reckons 316, so there might be a little bit of turn on it. Yeah, 316. You alright? Yeah, I'll just wait for those lads. Yeah, those lads were looking at me as if, what's he doing, speaking to himself. I get it all the time when I go around. I'm used to it now. I'm used to it. They'll probably be thinking he's an idiot and he's speaking to himself into a camera. Or is he nuts? Should he be in a mental asylum? Right, I want to be left side of the fairway. They've rang the bell. I should be okay to go now. I just want a nice, straight fairway finder. I can't reach the green. 296 is just too far, I reckon, but nice, hard, straight bullet fairway finder would be nice here. I think I've done it. Yeah, straight over that stake. I think I'm all right. Bit lowish, but it'll do the trick. It'll do the trick for you. Right, see you down for my second. Yeah, here I am. Slight word of warning. I hit it straight over the stake, which is fine. That's safe, but you're going to be in the right side rough. If you hit it any further right, you're going to be over here where the tree is or the crap and garbage is. You've got to be slightly left of the stake. If you want a perfect drive here, don't follow where that stake is. Go slightly left of it on number 8, because I've gone straight over the top. It's very straight, low drive, and I've ended up, well, not low as in like it's gone 2 inches off the deck. I'm on about, it was a low penetrating like that. It wasn't one of the ones that goes up like that. It just went like, you know, like a guided missile. So like I did a Castle Eden, one of them, just to get me on the fairway. So that's 58 to there. So I'm probably looking at about 55. So yeah, don't go directly for the stake. Go just slightly left of it. It's very tight. It's a very, I mean, you can see the fairway. There's the trees there on the other side. It's a very tight, narrow fairway, this very tight, narrow fairway, and it should be really, because it's only 316 yards from the backs. Probably playing about 310 for me. Right, left to right off the slope, about 54, I would reckon. Is that tree going to interfere with my swing? Yeah, I'm gonna have to go for a, I would love to attack it with a 58, but I'm gonna have to go sort of 54 and run it up, because the tree's in my way. It's better. And that's kicked off left. I thought that was going to go the other way. Although I'm seeing it there, right to left. Yeah. Distance control pretty good, just lack of knowledge there from getting us a good birdie putt at it. But that's exactly what I wanted to do, just run it up there. That you could see the tree was in my way from my swing with a 58. I just decided to knock it down there with a 54. Distance good, but hard one for birdie. Right, here we are. Here we are. Like I say, distance control only a couple of yards short. It was just the kick that I didn't like. I thought it was going to go, you know, but when I looked at the top of the hill there, I saw it go there and I went, I can see it now. Hindsight's a great thing, but never mind. Okay, I don't know about yous, but this is looking to me as if it's going right to left. Now I might be wrong. I might be totally wrong, but I'm going right edge. Nah, straight. It went straight all the way, and then after the hole, it's gone left. It's gone right to left, hasn't it? Left to right, sorry. Oh, and then that's gone straight. That's gone absolutely, totally straight. Oh, dearie me, John. I've chucked away a good par chance there. I should have parred that one. My fault. I thought it had a little bit of break coming back. I thought, right, I've saw it turn. Well, you saw it on camera, I think, didn't you? Towards the end, it turned left to right at your angle. And I said, right, well, I'll go just on the right centre. I must have pulled it a little bit and I've just messed the putt up. It's a 5, never mind. On to number 9. Number 9, again, I'm just not remembering any of these holes. I'm certainly not remembering this one. I don't remember the big slope down on the right hand side, and I certainly don't. I'm not recognising. I obviously recognise that hole. I said that on the video. I recognised it straight away, the previous hole. But I'm not recognising this one. Those lads are making their way down now. I think where I'm going is just left of the marker. Yeah, it's well, according to the board, it's a slight dogleg to the left. So if I just go to the marker, just a little cut over the marker, that should be all right. I can't see them fooling you from there. I don't think they're gonna give you any issues from there. You can see what I'm seeing. You can see exactly what I'm seeing, and to me, the right-hand side just looks total garbage. Yeah, you can see what I'm saying. Where that, you see where that ready sort of, what colour is between brown and red tree? That's just garbage. You do not want to be there, son. You want to be, well, you want to be more left of where that guy's head is. I'll just wait till they pop themselves down there. I mean, really, they should have let me play through by now. There's 2 of them are carrying. One's got an electric trolley, but the other 2's walking, and I'm going at the speed of a 2.5 ball. So, because I'm like I say, I've just got my manual trolley today. I'm pushing all the way, and I'm buggered already. Those lads carrying, God knows what they're feeling like. Right, I think they're starting to make their way down now. Yeah. So from here, it's 370 yards to a straight line to the hole. So yeah, they're over the mound now. That's fine. I should be okay. Just to the left, although I can still see a bloke. I should be all right to go. I don't think I'm going to be anywhere near them. They look miles away. Right, well, they're walking on now, so I should be okay now. Just to the left of that marker pole would be perfect, I think. which that is. That's a good... You know, I'm not sure, because I'm seeing a big brown tree at the end of the... See, right at the end of the trees there, there's a big brown tree. Now, I think that's going to go into line with that, the ball. It looked all right until I realised, oh Christ, there's a big brown tree right at the bottom where the trees end. Is it going to be blocked off there? I don't know. I don't know. You see, this is the thing when you're playing blind, you just don't know, do you? You don't have the first clue, and I'm not remembering it. I should be all right, even if I'm blocked out. I should be all right. I'll manufacture something. See you for me second. Yeah, see, this is what I mean. There's not as much space. It's, by the way, in my personal opinion, this is just my opinion, you're far better off being left-hand side of the stake in this rough here and have maybe a slight chance. I'm not blocked off. I'm all right. I've got a shot. I'm just in the rough. But there's not as much space on the left as you think. You think this is fairway. And when I saw that brown tree down there, that's when I realised, hold on, there's not as 130 left. There's not as much space as I thought there was over on the left-hand side. And what you're left with is this in the rough. But in my opinion, if you go, when just going off to the left, if you go right hand side and it goes down that slope, you're dead. Your trees, your tripe, you're not going to find your ball. It's a lost ball. At least on the left side, even if you go in the trees, you found your ball and you got a shot out and you've got a third onto the green. That's just my opinion. Don't quote me on that. That's just me spouting my my opinion on it. Right, I'm going to go 9-iron. Now, like I say, I don't really remember this hole either, but judging from the slope and what I'm seeing, the wind started to turn a little bit now. I think it's helping. It's starting to help to the left now. I'm going to go just to the left of the flag, and it looks like the slope's going that way. I can only presume with what I'm seeing that it's going that way. So that's what I'm going to try and do. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Nice guided in 9-iron. I'm playing at about 120, so about 90% swing. Perfect, absolutely perfect. It's kicked off actually to the left. If anything, it's kicked off to the left now. See, I didn't have the knowledge. I'm just looking at the slope, what you're seeing on camera, going left to right, the slope, and I'm just presuming it's going to kick off left to right. It hasn't. It's gone off to the left-hand side. It's probably still on the green, probably still putting for birdie, but not as close as I thought it was going to be. See you for me third. Wow, it's jumped all the way at the back of the green. That's a big kick, by the way, that's took. It's a vicious kick that's took. I can't go much further because it'll run down the slope. I better put the brake on. Yeah, that's done quite a bit. Now I don't know whether to go chip. No, I'm just going to put this. You know, it's good enough to put. It really is. I don't need a chip master for this. I don't even know. I've never used it yet. I don't even know why I brought it. So it kicked off left, didn't it? That would suggest this putt is going to go right to left now. With what I'm seeing, the high point, it looks right to left. I'm going to have a look at the wear on the hole. There's more wear to the left-hand side. That's suggesting it's going right to left. That's suggesting right to left. I think this is going right to left. I could be totally wrong, but I'm going to give it more space to the just outside on the right side, where that dark patch is, next to the light colour patch cut of the green. See if I'm right. I was right, I've just not given it enough. I've just not realised the severity of how uphill it is. Tricky one for par now, and it was just veering off that way, wasn't it? You could see that on the camera, it was just veering off that way. Okay, just outside right. Tricky 7-footer. Oh, didn't give it enough. That's more uphill than I think that. That's far more uphill than I think. It doesn't look uphill. If anything, it might even look downhill from here, but it's not, you know, that's uphill. It just felt as if that was a good second shot, that, you know. I was just unlucky that I didn't have the knowledge, and left myself a very long birdie putt, 3-putt-5. Not good enough, is it? On to number 10. Right, again, I don't particularly remember this hole, number 10, dogleg round to the right according to the board. Yeah, that was a 5. I should have parred both of them holes, you know, both 8 and 9. Let's see where I'm at. 14, 19, 24, 29, 33, 38, 43. I mean, is that right? 6 over, 1 over, 2 over, 3 over, 4 over, 5. Yeah, 6 over. 6 over's not too bad, actually. I haven't double bogeyed a hole when I think about it. I've just gone par bogey, haven't I, all the way around so far. Nothing flashy, but I've done nothing nothing flashy, but I've done nothing that's going to absolutely kill us either. I'm just playing average golf, really. So hopefully the back nine's a bit better. What's this? Course etiquette. Would players please repair pitch marks, trees, feet marks for replace or divots on fair? Yeah, basic stuff. Everyone should know that. You do question sometimes who comes on these courses when they have to put signs like that down. Please replace your pitch marks and divots and everything. You should just know to do that automatically. But right, okie dokie then. I'll put it halfway again for you. Wind in my face and to the left hand side. 345 yards, playing probably like 400 uphill and wind into face. Little dog leg round to the right. I'm going for a straight drive. My line's probably going to be where it's hard to show you on the camera. That tallest, the trees run all the way there. That right bottom big tree at the bottom there's my line. Hopefully if that goes straight, it'll bounce off the slope and knock us back into the left hand fairway. That's what I'm looking at. That's the line I'm looking at. Right, not happy with my stance there. There's a bit of a sprinkler. I'll just move it over here. Right, that's not quite the line, but it'll be fine. It'll be absolutely fine. That should be left cut of the fairway. It's bouncing back round. You saw it turn left to right. I should be okay there. I shouldn't have any issues. Again, just another low fairway finder. I didn't want anything severe. It's only 345 yards. I don't really need a big hit. I want to leave myself about 130 in. That should be all right. See you down there. Yeah, perfect. Got a little kick back into the fairway. It's actually, again, this is another, by the way, there's a lot of holes here at Beamish that are tight holes. 118. There's a lot of holes here that are tight driving holes and require a lot of local. I didn't know the slope was that severe left to right. Now, I said to myself, I wanted to be maybe a little bit further right than that, maybe a few yards to the right of that for the line. No, that was the perfect line that I hit. It resulted in me getting myself right in the middle of the fairway. Now 118, wind in the face, going to the right hand side. Very small green. It looks like a tight, small, compact green, this. 118, wind into face. Probably had another 6 or 7 yards onto it. This is probably playing about 125. I'm gonna have to go left hand side, probably where that, in between the tree and that flag. There doesn't look to be any significant bunkers or anything. Maybe there's a bunker hidden away there in the shadows on the right hand side, but that should be totally irrelevant for this shot. And we'll just see from there. There is a bunker here, by the way, on the right hand side. Now, I think personally, if you went for that stake line, it could roll round. If you could hit a good drive up that bank, see if you're like me, you can hit a 250, 260, you're going to end up in there. That's where you'll end up. Up the hill, it's right up the hill, so you'll only hit it 210, 220, but you can reach that bunker. So just be wary of that on this hole number 10. Right, that tree, punching it in, off the slope. Judging by this slope, it'll be quite severe, so that's the right line, that tree. Over the shaft to counteract the slope again. Where's it at? Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. That's exactly where I wanted it. I lost it in the sun. I saw it drop left of the flag where that tree is, drawn back in. Now, if that's distance controls right, that should be perfect. That should be a good little putt for birdie. If my distance control's wrong, it's just lack of knowledge. See it for me third. Yeah, right sort of line. Just a tad bit short. Right, so it's a decent putt at birdie. I would like to get one in, you know. I would like to get a birdie putt in. I mean, that second hole, that putt was absolutely immense. So maybe my luck ran out there when I put that one in. But it's going to be left to right. Yeah, there's actually a bunker here to the left-hand side, hidden in the shadows, and there's a bunker there. This is a very tight green. It's a good hole. It's a very good hole actually. This to me, this doesn't need distance. It's got enough distance. This is a bloody tight hole. This is a hard golf hole. This, you've got to have a bit of a brain on you to work this one out. It's even then with this, I've been use me pitch, but I've been short on it, and I've been left a difficult putt. There it is. So yeah, right, left to right, uphill. Got to make sure I give it enough to get it up that hill. The break, it's got to be a good metre outside on the left, hasn't it? Come round. Oh, it had the right idea, I just didn't give it the pace. It was starting to come round, you could see that. Just didn't give it the pace again. The greens are slower actually than some I've played, like Eagles Cliff and Hundley Hall and all that. The slower greens than what I've been used to. This is a tricky little turner, this one. Yeah, well done. That's a good par. That's a very good par. And that, if you whack it like I have straight down the fairway and put it on the green, it seems simple enough. But if you end up in the trees or that bunker or bunkers here, or you don't get onto the green in two, this becomes a very tricky hole. I've just made it look a simple enough hole. See it at number 11. So yeah, we're on to number 11. Which, judging by where the flag's at, where is the flag? There it is, hide in the corner. 146. Okay, so 146. Not one of the longest in the world, but with the wind the way it is, blowing across, uphill, it's very hard to see it. I can see it, it's just in line with that, just to the right of that tree there. At 146. Right, 146. Actually, it's about 148 because I'm going in between the two. So it's a 7-iron. Wind slightly across to the right hand side. Okay, it's going to be in between the two trees, that one there and that one there. The one where the left, just to the right of that one there, is where the flagstick is. but I'm going in between the two of them two. The 7-iron. That's a good hit. If I've got the distance right. Oh, it's kick left. And I think there's a bunker on the left hand side, you know, in the shadows I can see it. God, I hope that's hung on. I hope that's kept to the right of that bunker and it's on the green. See you down for me second. Oh yeah, that's a great shot, son. Great shot, son. I didn't think it was going to be that good. I saw it kick a bit to the left from my angle off the tee. And I went, oh God, no, do not kick, because I knew, I said, that's perfect, my line. I says, oh God, do not kick left. It has kicked left, but it must have been very, very subtle. I'm just looking for my pitch mark that I'm not seeing at this moment in time. Maybe I haven't made a pitch mark. I haven't seen it. Right. This is important, son. This is important. This would get me going. Yes. Thank you. What a birdie that is. That's a fill. That's a fill shot, that. Puts a 2 foot away stiff. Just thank you very much. Beautiful. When I do that, I always compare myself to Phil, because to me, Phil's like the greatest risk-reward player there's ever been, and I've always tried to model my game on him, but it was hard to tell where my ball was. I saw it kick left and I went, oh Christ, I know that it's just how much has it kicked. It's obviously not kicked as much as I thought. It's bounced maybe once or twice and stopped dead. And I was thinking that's maybe ran all the way into the bunker. It hasn't, it stopped dead. It's very hard to see in the shadows here actually. But yeah, that's brilliant. That's a great birdie. First one of the day. If that was a competition, I would have been in the birdies too. It might have been a 40 quid putt, that. Never mind. Here we go then, on to number 12. Right, number 12, sorry. 400 yards from where I'm teeing off anyway. In between the whites and the yellows. What did I get on 10? Oh yeah, I went par. I've gone par birdie, that's good. -1 on the backs to start off with. That's not too bad, is it? Right, I think I remember this one. I think there's a pond on the left hand side here. There's 2 ponds, number 12. There's 2 ponds on the left hand side. I remember something about this that you think it's miles down where those trees are. I'm just going to have a zap here because I think I remember this one. I remember something about this hole, but it's a big dogleg round to the left, I think. And the trees you think are miles down. $3.19. Well, that sounds a long way to me, that. It sounds a long way, $3.19. That doesn't sound short. But there was some things, I remember that you can get blocked out by those trees down there. I've just got a vague recollection in my mind because it's all downhill. The wind is taking you towards, it's downhill, but it's also taking you towards that pond. I want to be going just straight for that stake. I think that's my best bet here, just going straight for that stake. I don't think there's any real purpose in trying to go too far left and cutting this dog leg off. There's no benefit to it. So a good fairway finder. I mean, it's not a particularly long hole considering it's downhill. Yeah, don't try and cut too much of that dog leg off is my own advice. Just go straight for that stake, son, and you should be okay. Oh, it's going left. That's where the pond is. provisional number 4. I think my first one was a number 2. This is a number 4. I think I'm in the pond. That's not, that's perfect. That's straight over the stake. Oh, for Pete's sake. You know, that's made me, well, not angry, I'm just bitterly disappointed with that. Bitterly disappointed with that, because I just knew, I just went, you know what? Man. Got a bit of a crack there on my shaft. Should be all right. It's just a little split. It's not nothing terrible. I just thought for a second there, I went, that first one, I just went, you know, it's all right. Then it started to drift, and that second one's fine. But I think that first one, my good instinct is it's gone. Yeah, it's gone on a water hazard. So I know I've took a provisional. Which in a competition, by the way, I wouldn't do. It's just because of general, I would just say I'll just drop it from the water hazard. So I'm going to do that. I'm just going to do as I would in a competition. So instead, it's drop 2, 1, drop 2. This is my third, instead of playing 3 off the tee down there. Now I'm trying to see from here where the flag's actually at. I haven't got any idea. There's the next tee box. Where's the flag at? Just give us 2 seconds, folks. I'm trying to work out where the flag is here. I think is it all the way around the corner? I can see my provisional ball. It's all the way down there. But as I say, the competition, when I know it's a lateral water hazard, I wouldn't. Oh, there it is. 142 from there. Right, I've got you now. Sorry, I've gone all the way across to see it. I found a Pro V1, by the way, in the wasteland. I found a Pro V1, which was quite good. I see. So from here, if I'm dropping my ball from here, I have to go straight over them trees. Right, okay. From 143. And where's the wind going? It's going to helping, so it's going to be an 8 iron. So it's be third shot here. I'm playing 8 iron. Whoa, oh, sorry folks, I'll back up. I'm just on a slope. It's a bit awkward with the slope. Ah, where trolley. Right, if it's going to be there, I'll just move my ball across to here so you see it. Right, it's just because it's on a slope, you see, it's not there. Okay, just that line of the trees then. 8 iron. That's good. Maybe a bit right, but that's all right. That should be okay. Should be all right. Should be somewhere near the green anyway. Go and pick up my provisional. So that's 3 from there. That should be okay. See you down there. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm all right. I'm just a little bit short. That's all. There we go. Just a little bit short. So yeah, my other ball was down there on the right down, just touching the rough at the bottom of the fairway. Went a long way. Now in a competition, if that's the way you're gonna go, I've done that wrong, by the way, just because I'm playing generals. If it was a competition, what you do is, if you know the course well, you know that's a lateral water hazard, you don't take a provisional. if you're in whatever it is, a 3-ball, and you group the other 2, if they deem that it's almost like 90% or more certain that ball, the only plausible explanation is it's gone into the water hazard if you can't find it, then what you do is roughly the line that had entered the hazard, you draw a line from where it entered the hazard. Say this is the water here, you draw a line. I think it's 2 clubs back, and you can go as far back as you want from there, but it's a stroke penalty, and obviously you drop it. That's what you do. So in a competition, don't do that. If you're certain it's in the pond or whatever, you just say, right, I'm not going to play a provisional, I'll deem that a lateral water hazard, it's gone in, and then that's the rules. You draw a line 2 clubs back, and as far back as you want from there, really. That's what you do. But it's a penalty shot, so that's my third. That's what I would do in the competitions. That's what I'm doing here. Right, where am I? I've totally forgotten what I was after that. I was talking about the bloody rules, trying to explain it to you. Right, 30 yards to there, so that's about 27 yards, a little pitch down. Green looks left to right. We take it from there. It's a shame that drive was good, me provisional. It was all the way down, just touching the rough. That was about a 300-yard drive down the slope. Right, 27, playing about 22 off that slope. Darkest patch, let it turn back round. That's good. That's good. Yeah, good enough. That's exactly how I planned it. That's good enough. Little bump and run down, perfect. Hopefully that's my bogey putt. Yeah, it'd be great if I could, which I should do. I'll just pop this in for bogey. That's a good bogey save if I can get it in. Yeah, it's tricky par 4 that. Your line there is just to the right of the stake. I just did a little fade on it, ended up in the marshland and lost ball. So bogey, on to the next one. Yeah, that's Beamish just behind us. This is the hole I remember, a little par 3. Yeah, that's Beamish Museum just right behind us there. The Wolf Farm bit. Oh, I get to put the brakes on. Yeah. Must be shut now because there's no action happening. There's no action happening anyway, so let's have a look from here. 154. Okay, 154 from there. Nice little medium length par 3 this. Wind interface, it's going to be a guided 6-iron. Punch through. It's going to be like a linksy shot because I'm playing into the wind. Bunker to the left, bunker to the right, slope to the left. So if anything, your miss wants to be right here, John. That's what I reckon. I think your miss is looking right hand side. Just to the left of that bunker, I think. Just looking for where the best spot is to put the tee. There we go. So my new one's a Kirkland. It's Kirkland 3. This one. It's a Kirkland 3. The one that I lost, I think, was a Kirkland 2. Right. Just to the left. Just to the left of that bunker on the right. The left. Just to the left of the left edge bunker on the right. Little guided in 6-iron. Lost it in the air, sounded left. Didn't see it. I didn't see it at all. I'm going to take a provisional. Titleist true feel. I didn't see it. It's probably safe. I just didn't see it at all in the air. I haven't seen that in the air either. I think they'll both be all right. They both sounded as if they guided off left. I think they'll both be all right. I think I'll find them both, but yeah, see you down there. Yeah, that's not too bad, that's not too bad at all. The tightest one just kicked off on the left hand side. I've got it. It just kicked off on the left hand side down the bank, and would have been a tricky pitch, but luckily that's my provisional. My first one just here. Right, where's my pitch mark? That's not it. There's a little bit of an indentation there, but I don't think that's my my pitch mark, but I'll replace that anyway. It's a little indentation, but apart from that, I'm not seeing anything. No, that's it. Right, so good shot. My first one was a good one. The second one, the distance control was about the same, but it's obviously kicked off the slope there and ran down the bank. Now this one, I think it's right to left. If I'm judging right and it's kicked off the slope, everything seems to be going this way. It should be right to left, this. Right, a ball outside on the right. Ah, it was, it was right to left. Maybe I gave it a bit too much. It skimmed the edge. It's a good par, but imagine 2 birdies in the par 3s. That would have been phenomenal, but never mind. Yeah, 2 bunkers to the front here. It's a lovely little hole, this. It's a lovely little hole right in the shadows in the corner. The only problem is in the winter this will not get much sunlight, so it'll get damp and wet. You've got 2 bunkers to the front. The natural hazards, obviously, you fall down there, you go down. I'll show you the big slope down there. There's your big slope down there. The right hand side is where you want to be, and it kicks off the slope on the right hand side. That's lack of knowledge. I didn't really know that. You want to be further between sort of the tree and the flag, and if you know what you're doing, you can kick it off the slope and back onto the green. Lovely little hole that. Onto number 14. Right, next one, 399 from the whites, 393 yellows. Judging by where going in between, yeah, on the watch here it says 400 on the watch here. So by the time I get in between the 2 tee boxes, we're probably looking 395. But it's yet again, all the way up the hill. Yeah, even though I've had to push it all the way around here, I've really enjoyed it here, Beamish. I can't remember many of the holes, to be honest. I might swap the True Feel actually for this super soft, not super soft, what do you call it, speed soft. So I'll put this back in my little pouch there, and I'll have this one. Right, still using the Kirkland though. 395 all the way up the bank. The board reckons it's a little turner to the right. So that tree right at the top of the hill, can you see that tree there to the right of the fairway at the top of the hill? That should really be my line. If all things are being equal, that should be the perfect line. Maybe just slightly left of that, target line, and I should be all right. I don't see any stakes as to where to put the ball, so I'm presuming the left edge of that tree in the middle there, the left edge of that tree, that line, I'm presuming that's the perfect line here on this hole. And then after this one, I think it's number 15. That's Peter Allis, is one of his favourite holes, so that'll be, I think I remember it as well. It's downhill, it's quite a tight hole. I think I remember it. It's quite a interesting hole. Right, that's the line, just to the left of that tree. No, it's gone a little bit right. It's hit the tree. It's hit a tree, I've heard it. It's gone, I think it's tighter right than you think. I think it's tighter right than you think there. I heard it whack a tree, I think. See up there. Wow, yeah, it's a lot tighter. The trees, encroach you a hell of a lot more on the right hand side than you think. You think there's a bit of space to the right, you've got nout. There's my ball, I think it's whacked. You heard the thwack. I don't know if you heard the thwack on the mic, but I heard it just went a dung. I went, it's probably hit that tree solid and it's come straight back here. 237. There's the stake actually. I think I'm running it along the floor here. I think I'm running it along the floor with a 5. I'm not running it along the floor, you know what I mean. I'm keeping it low with a 5 iron. Getting myself back onto the fairway here and just attack it with my third. I can't see any other way of doing this. Nah. No, I can't see any other way, son. You've got to keep it low. Turn it round the corner. Keep it low. And see from there. Well, I've bounced it up there. It's advanced. Not totally how I planned it, but it'll do. It'll get me up there. It'll get me within hopefully 140 yards or something, and I can have a shot at the green. Yeah, you want to be a lot further left of that stake than it gives it credit for, because the trees are tight. If you go just to the right from where the trees are, from where the stake is, you'll end up near them trees, which, trust me, is no good. Right, okie dokie, 1. Oh, it's not a good lie, this, you know, I'm in a dip, and this is not a good lie to get. $140. 140. Slope looks left to right at 140. It's a 7 iron because of the elevation change. I cannot see much wind hanging about. Yeah, it's if anything slightly in my face. So it's going to be 7. It's going to have to be front of the stance, and this is not a good lie. It's downhill and off to the left. It's not a good lie at all, this. But I'm going to have to give it a go. The tree, there's the line, and if it kicks off there, that'll be perfect. It's a little bit further left than I would have liked, but it's curling round now. I think it's going to be a chip on. I don't think that's on the green. I think it's going to be a little chip on. Damn it. See you for me 4th. Yeah, stuck on the top of the bank. Maybe it was even a 5 iron, judging by that. It was a half decent strike. 35, maybe it was even a 5 iron. I find that hard to believe. 1, 2. Right, so playing about 30 yards uphill, about 35, slope left to right. The dark patches where I'm trying to put it. Yeah, not only is the wind against your ear, it's also, I mean, this is a very undulating course, Beamish, very undulating hard course. I'm going to come back here, and I'm going to get the hang of this course. I'm going to get the hang of this course because it's the sort of course I like playing. It's hard, it's undulating, it's Parkland, very undulating, slopes both ways, uphill, downhill, sloping sideways. I thought Wilton was hard, but this is harder than Wilton, trust me. Left to right, okay. Playing about 35. Oh, it's not, you know, I've overdone it. I've played it like 35 and it's not 35, it's short. It's shorter than that. My line was spot on. I'm right near behind the flag, but I've just overkilled it. Jesus, is this my bogey putt? 1, 2, 3, it is, yeah. Yeah, it's a very long green, this. Again, I'm not really remembering the hole. I'm not really remembering the hole. 15th, that's coming up. I remember that one. I remember the Peter Allis hole. I remember that one, but I really don't remember this one. A lot of holes I'm not recognising. Right to left. Although from here, you know, this might be an optical illusion because this looks left to right, this part. It looks left to right, this part, and then it's going to go down that way. It's a double breaker. Probably more right to left. The high point there, you can see it, but this point it looks there, and then, but it's going to do more right to left, so I'm going right side, a couple of balls outside on the right. Take it from there. Turn, nah. Straight as a die. And it's rushed down the hill. I've got a double bogey. That's the 9-footer. That's crazy. That's crazy. I didn't see how much downhill that was, by the way. I really didn't have the first idea how much downhill that was. That's just local knowledge. Nah, it's rubbish. It's going to be a triple. I think that's a 7. It's an 8. It's a snowman. Oh dearie me. I think a lot of that's tiredness. A lot of that is tiredness. I was playing well up to that point, but it's just tiredness. That's just tiredness getting an 8 there. It took us 3 just to get to just to get within 30 yards of the green, didn't it? Never mind. 8 on to number 15. Right, this is the one. Peter Allis's favourite, one of his favourite holes, one of his best 18 holes in all of the UK, believe it or not. Actually, that one was stroke index 2. That was stroke index 2, so I understand now, and I still shouldn't have got an 8 though. Okay. Yeah, I'm starting to see why. Very, very tight fairway. Looks like a dog leg route to the left-hand side. There's a tree on the left-hand side there that makes you think there's even less room on the left-hand side than what there probably is. It's 355 yards from where I'm going to be teeing off from. The line is probably straight over that tree. And what I remember of it, it's downhill. And it goes down to a green that if you go over the back and to the right, you've just had it. You've absolutely had it. That's what I remember of this one. So I'm getting the driver out and I'm going to try and go straight over that tree. The whites are back there, another 15 yards back. Right. I'm going to have to be brave and bold here. Looks a very, 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 very tight fairway. You're seeing exactly what I'm seeing. You can see. Hold on, I'll knock it down here so it's a bit. Yeah, you can see you've got complete garbage to the right, complete garbage to the left if you go over that way. Your only real line really straight over that tree. I've gone as far back as I can without going onto the white tee boxes, which is up on the plateau there, another 15 yards back. So I have been told I'm not allowed to go off the white, so that's the best you're going to get, folks, unfortunately. Right, here we go. Here we go. If I can get this straight for you. Is that straight? Yeah, it looks straight. Straight over that tree. Come on, son. Just going to knock it a little bit back. There's again There's a little dip there, which I'm not too happy about. Yeah, perfect. Absolutely perfect. That's when you need a fairway finder. That's good. Perfecto. Absolutely perfecto. Tiny little cut just over the tree. That's just what I needed. Exactly what I needed in this situation. Well done, son. Right. Excellent. See you down for me second. Yeah, it's very damp and wet down here, by the way. Here we are, right bang. I mean, look at this. There's your tree. There's your tree. That's the back. There's all the way back to the tee box. There's your trees and garbage and tripe and all sorts over there. This is me ball. That's when, that's when you know you're still there. I didn't have an option but to hit that line, and I've managed to do it, so very happy with myself there. Awkward stance though. I reckon this is about 100 yards. 101. Now this is what I mean about the green, okay? Now it's sloping. If you hit the slope, either side, left side, buggered. Right side, dead man's gulch. Bunker left hand side, over the back, absolutely dead. Absolutely dead. So I'm going to take my 50 degree here and I'm going to play this. Like it's yardage 100 because the wind's into face. I don't want to go so far back. I'm going to go flying over the back. If you go flying over the back of the green, you know, there's a chance that the slope won't stop it and you'll end up in those trees right at the back, believe it or not. You've got no margin of error. You've got to hit the green. I'm in a bit of a divot here as well, which isn't great. That's fine. Oh no, it's not. You did see the kick that took, didn't you? I don't need to explain it to you, it's self-explanatory what's happened. That's disgraceful. That's bloody disgraceful what's happened there. In between the fringe of the green and the flag, and they saw the kick I got. That's bloody disgraceful. Oh, that's just lack of knowledge again, isn't it? I just didn't know that was going to happen. I think I'm in the bunker left side. See you down there. It's not actually. It's not. It's short of the bunker. It took a right angle of a kick, man. It took almost an 80-degree kick. I've never seen anything like that in my life. And the thing is, I can see there's a little bit of a slope there, but nothing to suggest it was going to do that. But there's obviously been a lot of divots and stuff. There's a lot of ball patches here, by the way. So obviously a lot of balls have kicked down into this area, and a lot of people have been chipping in this area. We've got a green GUR there, which is suggesting a lot of this has happened. Oh God, this is a ridiculous shot now. I can't be short. I'm in the bunker. I can't be long. I'm in dead man's gulch. Luckily, I've got a tiny bit of grass to work with. Right. Horrible after an amazing drive. I thought it's just going to hit the green, it'll run on straight and it'll be a birdie attempt. No, that would be too easy, that wouldn't it? Right. Dead man's gulch. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's held up. Yeah, just didn't get the height. Didn't get the height. See you for me third. Yeah, you see, with them shots, you need grass to work with. I didn't have no grass to work with there. It was just a bit of grass popping out under a hard surface, hard ground. And I've been quite lucky, actually. I've been quite lucky not to have gone into dead man's gulch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 yards. Can't put it, can't chip it. It's gonna have to be chip master. Ah, I've overdone it again. I've overdone it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, this, believe it or not, a bogey. Yeah, well done. Good putt. Good putt. Got it right. Left centre. Got it right, and got away with a bogey. After a great drive, you know, I don't feel as if I deserved a bogey there. You know, I felt as if the ball should have kicked on for me like that, run down onto the green to sort of where the trolley is now, and I should have had a reasonable chance at birdie, but wonders never cease. On to number 16. Yeah, local knowledge is a big thing here. It's a big thing. Sorry you didn't see the t-shirt on the par 3, but it was all the way up. It's a platform thing. You wouldn't have saw me. And you know what? I hit a pitching wedge and I hit it right to the centre of the green. I went, oh, lovely. The hole was only 135 yards. I said, right, I'm going to have to take 20 yards off because of the slope going down. Middle of the green was the line. It kicks off left again. And here I am. So with a bare patch behind me ball. So local knowledge here at Beamish is massive. Absolutely massive. In most courses, that would have been a great... See, if I played that at Teesside, it would have been a great shot. Not here, not here. Hewith, great shot. Most places, great shot. Not here. Right, so 15 yards. The slope looks severe right to left, so I'm going to aim sort of here. Hopefully it'll guide round. Nah. Gave it too much. Gave it too much. See if me put 17 and 18 to come. 18 right up the hill. It's only about 300 yards. I remember it, but bloody hell, is it a hike. 17, I'm presuming, is a long par 4, I think. So 2 hard holes still to come. I need this for me par. Very unique and different, by the way, those 2 holes, number 15 and this one, number 16, 2 very good, unique holes. They really are. You can't play these a bog standard way. You've got to think. And I'll know what to do the next time. I want to be further right. Right to left to right, down the slope. Come round. No, pacey again. Look at the pace on that. Wow. The greens have been pretty slow till I've come to these holes. Right, come on, right edge. No. Double bogey 5. Not for the faint-hearted, this course. It's difficult, all right. See you, number 17. Right in between the yellows and whites were going off here. 505 yards, par 5. You can see the tree on the left-hand side. There's also a tree at the right-hand side. You've got to split the difference. That's what I'm going to try and do. God, I didn't want a 5 there. I didn't play that hole bad either, same as that. There's that 15th. I didn't play that bad either. It's just circumstances of no knowledge and just not knowing what I'm doing on the hole. And I know for next time, right, straight down the middle where that tree is in the middle of the fairway, I think. Nice and low. Good hard strike. No, that's gone left. Trees. Taking a provisional. I'll use this Pro V1 that I found. Yeah, I heard the trees. Not what I needed at this stage. I'll find one of them. It's just a long, hard round this. It's been a long, hard round and bugger it. Yeah, that's very poor from me. That's very poor. I'm not going to even bother looking for, I mean, I've looked for the Pro V1 and I've looked for the Kirkland, both gone. We'll just say 5 off the tee from here. Absolutely pathetic from me. Absolutely bloody pathetic. Horrible way to finish off on the 17th, it really is. Right, 262 away. And that's kicked off left into the, oh. The course isn't giving me a chance. If you don't have local knowledge, I thought it was just to the left of the flag there. It said great, and it's just kicked at a left angle. It's just not giving you a chance, man. All of this, that's happened on that. Well, my drive was shocking, to be honest. I deserved 3 off the tee. And I've overcompensated. And then there's a pond, there's a big sort of stream over there, which I think my Pro V1's gone in. And now I've hit a decent, what I thought was a decent hybrid. It kicks off at a left angle again. And it's gone into this crap on the left-hand side. It's just not giving you a chance. I've never known, I saw it and I went, okay, it's in line with that bunker, okay. And it just kicked off left. And into this Triton garbage, into the Lofts ball, because there's a 2 ball behind me. I can't take my time finding my ball. It's just not giving you a chance. With these holes, you've got to keep right, but at the same time, you've got a bloody stream down there in a pond. You've got to hit it straight. No, I'm just gonna have to knock it. So that's 5 off the tee, 6 drop 7. This is probably playing 8 or something. That's all right. The course just isn't. Well, if you're a visitor and you haven't got any knowledge, the course just doesn't help you out. See you for me next one. Yeah, I think I've had like 8 or something, haven't I? I think that's 8 I've had. Yeah, that tree, you see where that's the tree just there, it was just to the right of that, and then it just went, and then just kicked off at a right angle into the rough. It's just not giving you a chance, man. Hey, right. Nice hole this, but I've just not understood it. What? Ooh, again, racy. And because I haven't understood it, I've lost 3 balls on a hole. What's that, 10? Good 10, that. No, I deserved it with my first drive. My first drive was bad. Then I clipped the tree with my Pro V1 and I says, all right, that'll be okay. There's a bloody stream there, that it's gone in there. Well, the rest is self-explanatory. Decent hybrid. I want to say, well, I might have a chance with my Kirkland. No. Second Kirkland, boof, trickles off into the left rough, lost. Hey, lad, just, I don't know. I think a bit of this as well, you know, is tiredness. I do think a bit of this is tiredness. Right. This one is 302 all the way up the bank. I remember this one. It's a hard way to finish all the way up the bank with the cable lines and everything. Yeah, today, apart from the one where I got an 8 and the one there where I've shot a 10, I've played some decent golf. I have in patches. I'm not gone, but I need to par this to shoot an 89 on a par 71, which is 18 over, and you know, you eliminate those bad holes. I was, I think through, what was I? Through, was it 12 holes, I think I was +6. Gives you a rough idea. I was playing pretty well there. I was on for an 80, a low 80s definitely. But them 2 holes buggered me up. Here we go, the number 18 up the bank. Let's see what I can do here. See if I can get a good hit. Now, why didn't I do that on number 17? Right side of the fairway. Why didn't I do that on 17? I'm still hitting great drives in patches, aren't I? I'm still hitting really good drives. I'm just not doing it consistently. See for me second. Yeah. Somebody please explain to me why I didn't hit a drive like that on 17. Almost perfect. 75 yards to the pin. Way uphill, playing probably 90 yards. And someone please explain to me how I didn't do that on 17. I'm not gone, folks, I'm not gone. I know in my best what I'm capable of doing. I've not hit a bomb today, by the way, because I want to get my consistency back. But it's either great drives or it's just complete garbage. And I'm sick of it. Can I not have one that's sort of in between? Right, 75. Playing probably 90. Slope looks left to right, so maybe just to the left of it. Oh no, it's gone right. It might be okay, it might be okay. Might be on the green, but it'll be a long putt. That's what I mean, great drive and then mess up a wedge shot. Just no consistency. See it for me third. Yeah, case in point. Case in point. Right. Can still par it though. Can still par it. Chip master putter. I need to finish with a par here. Get out of here with an 89. Bogey golf. I've played better than bogey golf. I know I've played better than bogey golf. I've just had 2 shockers. 1, 2, 3, 4. That have completely messed my round up. 14 yards playing downhill, playing 10. Just 2 shockers, that's all I've had. Good. Good. I should par it from there and get out with an 89. Should. I say should. Beamish, thank you. Pleasure. Hey, thank you. Really hard test. Really good golf course in the summer. Winter's a little bit different, but in the summer, great course to play. Give it a go. 21 quid. Hey, 21 quid. You can't moan at that. I think it's about 28 before 12 and 21 in the afternoon, and you can't moan at that, you know, you can't moan at that. Really hard, difficult, undulating, local knowledge course that. I'll come back here. I'll come back here and I'll get it right next time. For, yeah, plus 18, 89, 89, 18 over. That's Beamish Park done. 2 holes killed me. I think I played all right apart from that. Bit of inconsistency with my drives, but apart from that, not too bad. This is John, Predator Golf Channel. Hope you've enjoyed it. Subscribe and like if you like what you've seen. See you later. Bye for now. Bye.